Watch out for the vampire.
Today we have an amazing topic lined up for you, my people. It depends with where you're watching the show from. If you're watching the show all the way from the diaspora, this is an amazing time that we have tonight to discuss some of the amazing stories that have been trending. Today, I have very interesting topics that we are going to tackle them randomly. Like what is happening recently. Recently, things have occurred differently. The United States of America, the president fell down. You know what that means? The president just fell down on the ground. All the bodyguards were surprised. Everybody was shocked and everybody ran where the president was lying to pick him up very quickly and very fast. That's one of the trending stories that has knocked all social media corners. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure that you share our videos whenever you get the notifications or whenever you get this vibe all the way from the diaspora. Then there's another thing that is trending. A room attendant again in the United States of America. Room attendant. I know you must be there. You want to hear what happened with the room attendant. What happened is this. One of the rich guys was sleeping in one of the hotel rooms in the United States of America. And the room attendant realized that this guy is bringing some small ladies to his room. So this lady, who is a room attendant, decided that when the lady went to make the room of one of the guests, which is this rich guy, the room attendant realized that this guy has been bringing the ladies to his room. And the lady went direct to the dustbin and picked the Durex that this guy used. And the lady used the semen and make herself pregnant. When the guest checked out of the hotel room, he was later informed that you have impregnated a room attendant. But in real sense, they never slept. Just the room attendant came into the room, went to the dustbin, picked the used Durex, and took the semen and used it to impregnate herself. I don't know is that possible or not. It's in most cases. But those are the things that are trending. It's me and you to discuss and tackle them. I'm bringing you the live show. Again, one of the things that is trending currently is that President Tinubu of Nigeria has removed the subsidies again. He has joined the rest of the presidents like in Africa to remove the subsidies mostly on things like fuel. 3 days ago, the Nigerians guys were so bitter on the thing of removing subsidies because the price of the fuel now hiked up and everybody was so stressed with what is happening currently. I'm playing Richie Spice all the way from Kingston, Jamaica. Currently, Richie Spice came to Kenya and he did an amazing show. He made a very good appearance and the show was so amazing. So he came to KCC and KCC was full packed. All the tickets were sold. Again, he went to Kisumu, all the tickets were sold. But one question that has been trending on the social media is this, Udaku Mtaani, is this, that if Richie Spice came to Kenya, what impact did Richie Spice brought to Kenya? You know, those are the things people have been asking because we have also the local artists in within. What is the government doing to promote their music internationally? It was just a question and it's one of the things that is trending now on the social media. In the United Kingdom, there's also one of the things that is trending currently. Former Prime Minister Boris Johnson was asked to present his WhatsApp information because of the COVID issue that was there. He was asked to present it to the cabinet to be analyzed and to see what happened. You know, those are the things that are there and everybody's discussing them. I don't know what you're discussing now in your local village, in your local area, as long as it is a trending story. Just bam to us anytime and we will be able to air it here live on the Diaspora Stories. Another thing that just came to our line of topics tonight is that the NATO, there's a discussion to include the Indian community into NATO. People were asking me, what is NATO? NATO is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, whereby it was formed in 1949, and it was formed by the 31 countries that are on the North American side, and also the countries that are on that area. So this organization, it helps them to protect their borders, and also it helps them to create more business. That is what was NATO formed. So now there's this discussion to include the Indian community, or the India's a country, into NATO group. It's also one of the discussion that is taking place on social media. If you're there and you have anything that is trending, let us know so that we can air here on Diaspora Stories.
Regulation time, check the signs of the time. Never believe in the deep, but you slowly update.
Sometimes we ask ourselves, what should I trend with? Should you trend with the good things or with the bad things? But it depends with how it's gonna pop out and how you're going to trend. You can only get here on Diaspora Stories what is trending and what is happening around the world. This is what you're gonna do. Just make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and you get all the udaku. We call it what? Udaku, that comes to you live from the Diaspora Stories.
That street and you know, say things now go sweet. Man a hustle, man a shuffle, hungry belly, they are yard, can't find.
One of the amazing thing again that has happened today is that President Ruto recognized one of the amazing guys, that is Butita and Njugush. Njugush came to the United Kingdom recently and he did an amazing show whereby all his tickets were sold. He's a comedian back in Africa. This guy sold out all his tickets and he made a very amazing show whereby it was full. So today the president said that these two comedians, they are earning much more money than him. That's why on the recent bill he's thinking of taxing the online and the content creators. Can that be the reason? Let us just see. Today again we have one thing that is trending whereby Beyonce is doing well. He did an amazing performance with her daughter on one stage. Imagine being on one stage with your own daughter. You know, people are asking me, how is the proof of all this udaku that you're giving today? You can just log into your YouTube channel and follow these things that are happening there on social media, whereby you can get them and analyze them and see what is happening all over around the world. As summer starts, everybody's feeling that heat wherever they are. But here in the Diaspora Stories, we must make sure that we bring you the heat out of the heat of the stories that are happening around the world. I want to hear from you what you're thinking of the trending things that are happening currently. All these things that are happening. If you see anything that is trending and you want us to share it with you, just let us know so that we can make sure that anytime we give you the best outside the best, because this is one of the show that is amazing home and away. And I want again to inform you one of the things again that is happening is that the Azimio la Umoja group bloggers, most of them, there's a rumor that they were all taken by the government. I don't want to use the word but. It depends with the decision of an individual. And again, today, some of the individuals on the government of Kenya, some of the government bloggers went to opposition, and the opposition bloggers went to the government. Those are the trending things that I'm reading from here, from my social media, and I bring them live to you from the Diaspora Story. One of the things again that is happening nowadays is that on our social media, whereby most of the politicians have decided to do is to make sure that they hire their own, I mean their children, their relatives, just into the government. They give them tenders, they give them opportunities first before they supply them, or before they create that environment and those opportunities to those other people. That's other people, I mean other citizens. But when they get into the government, the first priority they do first is they give their relatives that are in their hometowns or their regions, they create first of all opportunities for them before they supply to other citizens first. This means what? When they get a tender from the government, the first thing they do, they give it first to their family members. You know, I don't know how we call it, but it depends with how you put it. It's your boy here, Super Latin, bringing your live show all the way from the diaspora. Another thing that I want us to discuss tonight as we look on this thing of diaspora trending stories again is women in leadership. It is now confirmed that most of the women now are waking up and they are taking charge of leadership in different organizations and in different areas. It's one of the topics that we will clarify it if we get chance. We will clarify it much more. But women now have taken charge in most of the areas. Like currently in Tanzania, a president is a woman and she's really doing a good job. And the Tanzanians are not complaining. The Tanzanians are very much comfortable. That tells you that this lady is doing a good job. Also in different organizations, now the percentage has risen all the way from 15% up to around 25%. Look at the United States of America. The deputy president there now is a woman. That tells you that there is something unique with these women nowadays that are taking charge. We are just trying to see what is happening in the society, what is happening in several areas, and the trending stories that are taking charge. Another thing that is trending now is that in Africa, out of the 10 retiring people, 8 people will go home poor with no savings. Yes.
All the time we should have some fun.
Another thing that is happening currently is that there's a lot of flight delays in several airports and areas of the United Kingdom. I can't confirm this, but I've read it somewhere. You know, some of these stories we don't have approval, we just put them out just the way they are. I just want to hear from you the feeling of delaying, of catching up a flight, of catching up your flight. You want to fly to somewhere, you know, and you get that delay. How do you feel as a traveler, as a passenger, if you miss your flight or when a flight gets delayed? You know, one guy said one time, when your flight delays, what you can do, get a book and read. But all of us, we are not readers. Some people prefer sleeping. Some people prefer doing other things. But you know, when you delay, when you miss your flight, when the flight delays, some people really feel bad and they feel like they have missed what they wanted or the areas there to get to their destinations at the right time. As we come to the end of that segment, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is the only thing that you can do. If you have already subscribed, just make sure that you share this video to your friends. Put it wherever you can put it, because we have a target, and I have to tell you that the target that we had of getting to 100 subscribers, we are there now. Let us now target to 200 subscribers, and we can only achieve that if you share this video and tell people to subscribe, and we all share our stories here. It's your boy Mr. Super Latin. Let's meet again next week.